Hey, this is MassX with a brand new One Punch Man the Strongest video, and we've got to talk about our newest banner that has dropped. Yes, we have formidable martial artist member of the Villain Association, Extreme Goketsu. The limited recruitment began today. It is going to run through, I believe, May 7th. But let's talk about some of the things we've learned, and I'll also break it down in a separate video. Now that we kind of know how this month is going to play out, and should you be polling for this character, and I'll have my polls in the background, and we'll also go ahead and I'll show you my initial build for this character. So now we do know how this month is going to play out. We've got this banner that just dropped. Next week, we're going to be getting our new hero backup, which is Red Mosquito Girl. And then we don't know our rerun. We have a pretty good idea. And then we're going to get a new wheel. And that is how they're going to introduce SSR Plus Garu. I know people are probably wondering now, where are things going to move? Shouldn't have been Phoenix Man. Well, technically it would have been Phoenix Man next month in the wheel. So hypothetically, if they are thinking about running the wheel every few months, every 2 to 3 months, then Phoenix Man will probably come out in the wheel in most likely July to August. It doesn't, to me, show that they are trying to increase anything. So I don't really have the fear of them speed racing to UR any longer. I just feel like they're just going to try to do the wheel a little bit more consistently is how I'm reading it right now. I could be completely wrong, only time will tell. So that does now give us the ability to know how things are going to play out this month, and should you be going after this character. I pretty much am going to stick with my first overview in my initial video, and I do think it's a skip for most people. Free to play, definitely. It's going to be a skip most likely for a light spender, because quite honestly there's a lot of investment, and if you've got Atomic Samurai and you've got your CK, etc, you're probably resource depleted, and I know I'm resource depleted in a lot of areas. So if I am, then a free-to-play player is probably even more so. So at this point in time, to me, this is not a character that you are most likely going to go after unless you just want to have this character. But he is a solid character. We've talked about it before. You don't really care about the basic attack. We don't even need to talk about it. What you care about is his ultimate. It attacks a column with 3 combo strikes. It deals damage equal to 150% of his attack plus 42% of max HP. It can also trigger breakthrough, which instantly removes the target's damage ignoration granted by unyielding type effects. That's, just really good, quite honestly. And of course, his passive. You get that permanent increase of 100% max HP. You also recover HP before every turn, and that's going to start at 50%. And of course, if you get the KS and 5 PM, now it's just going to go even higher. Plus you have stun removal with him. He's just a really solid character, but in the end, what he's there for is to hold the line for you. His Awaken passive is good too, because it's going to help protect your team. So yeah, when the battle begins, you summon 2-3 crows to assist, each inheriting 400% of Goketsu's original HP. 3 crows share 85% damage taken by allies of Goketsu after its HP runs out. Deals bonus damage, very similar in a lot of ways to our prior character, Awaken Boros. So yeah, it's a team protector, and it's going to help keep your DPS and characters you want to stay alive that much longer. So yeah, it's not bad at all. So building this character, okay, when I went in, I just went ahead and dropped him in, so I didn't level him up, and just got him to the instant 119 where my account's at, where it's going to put his skills now at a state 23. His limit break right now is at 6 stars. His Awakened Inspiration right now is at 3 stars, about to go to 4. Able to do for all but one of the character journey. His character talents, his talent 2 is done. His talent 3 is going to take a few days to get through. So yeah, he's not looking shabby to start. For gearing purposes, his Keepsake, of course, isn't available yet, so he's only at 2 stars for the Goketsu Palm. For the exclusive badge, I was only able to get it to 5 because I am out of dragon badges right now at this point, so, and nowhere to steal them from, and so that's where he's at. I would like to get him to 6 because of that HP. I'm running a drive gear set on him. Gains the 30% all damage reduction and increases attack and HP by 10%. Why? Yeah, I could go for a little bit more HP with the 12% with a different set, but I also get the all damage reduction, which I do really like a lot. And his buff gears, I got pretty lucky doing my draws. I got 3 HP bonuses on 1. I've only got it at 4 stars at this point. The Grappler buff gear, I got a couple crits on there, which is nice. And an HP, nothing crazy but good, also at 4 stars. And for the dragon level buff gear, I've got the tenacity buff. When shield is reduced, converts 60% of the reduced amount into HP, and I've got a bonus damage reduction twice at 12% and a damage reduction rate at 12% plus an HP. So not looking too bad out of the gate. So what's that really mean in the end? Well, not bad at 12 million HP. Nowhere near CK, but hey, it's a good start. His crit, 39%, fine, you know. We'll do some testing once the Keepsake's available. Don't really care about the speed with this character. Don't really care about the attack. It's really all about HP, keeping him alive, etc., etc. Now, once you're able to get that Keepsake, when you get that increase in crit rate and crit damage by 30%, that's not going to be so bad. He's going to be rolling right now around, that'd give him about 67% crit rate, so he's going to go off more often than not, and the push and crit damage, which will be nice. So yeah, it'll be nice once that comes out. That attack a column with 3 combo strikes, dealing damage equal to 108% of attack. Then it goes to 54% max HP and can trigger breakthrough, you know, yada yada yada. Point is, Keepsake's really worth it. Now when you 5P him, the battle begins, permanently increases max HP by 100% and recovers HP equal to 50% max HP. Before every turn, you're going to recover HP equal to 90% max HP. Pretty crazy stuff. And before any character takes action, remove stun of 1 character on your team, but up to 3 times. Pretty great stuff there. That's why you really have to go all in. He's going to be like a utility character, do a little bit of everything, hold that line for you. Just going to be a solid character. You know, there's going to be a lot of team builds that you're going to be able to go with him. Of course, with a monster team only, pairing him up with Boros, those two are going to be vicious on that front line. Then you go ahead and, of course, you've got your CK and whatever other parts of it that you prefer and like. And that's going to be the tough part with this character, because who are you going to pull out for your non-monster only team? Yeah, it gets very difficult. So I basically have been using this lineup for quite a bit now. Just been interchanging newer characters as they come in. So who do I take out? Really, my only choice, if I was going to use Goketsu, would be to take out Silverfang, which, quite honestly, I like Silverfang a lot, because right now I'm playing more of a setup like this. You know, where they are located is interchangeable, but now the question becomes, what do you do? Do you go Metal Bat into the back row, take Silverfang out and put Goketsu on the front line with CK, making it one hell of a tanky line on that front, or do you move CK back and you put Goketsu on the front to allow your CK to be able to kick in quicker? So it's going to take some testing. I'll circle back around with you guys, but quite honestly, in my opinion, that's why this character isn't a necessity. He's definitely not a necessity. There's going to be other characters, more important characters to get, and Goketsu is not going to be that character for you. So So in the end, yeah, this should be a hard pass for most people. Save those resources and look towards the future, and let's see where things go. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.